You see, some idiots don't have a clue as to people personalities or behaviors. No clue at all, right? And they think in this situation I'm going to talk about when people praise you and they come around you and they always saying something good about you to you, not knowing that you do not need praise and not looking for validation to get things done. And also they think that everyone, not just certain personalities, need that type of, praise or validation. And so, yeah, I got to get better at stop saying idiot. But it can be very frustrating sometimes, especially when you observe different behaviors in people, right? It's not genuine, and there's something wrong with that, where you take down the gold green flags and, skip the yellow flag and go straight to the red flag, right? So this is just a discussion on why we should be on guard around people who come to you and say, everyone is always saying good things about you and how good you are, right? So when someone approaches you with praise, claiming that everyone, quote unquote, everyone is speaking highly of you, it's important to approach these statements with caution. Now, sometimes we may think that everyone have that look at me personality. I'm the one that does this and does that, not realizing it's the depth of those type of personalities, right? Everyone does not drive and motivate from that. So here's why you want to be on caution. Number one is for potential manipulation. This type of flattery could be a tactic to manipulate or influence you by presenting themselves as, genuine for widespread admiration. The individual may seek to gain your trust or favor for their own agenda. So, once you fall for the trap, they got you. They got you for later. They're going to get you, especially if they have some jealousy, was raised with jealousy and envy infest in their soul. You're going to get it if you don't recognize these type of people. Number two would be validation seeking. Some individuals may use these compliments to elicit a positive response from you. Seeking validation or approval in return. Like, no, you're the one that's so good and do so great and you're just awesome at your job. They could be the ones that need that validation. So if it's a supervisor, a manager, or someone that is in charge of you might want to go ahead and give them that, to keep them at bay. You look great. You're doing so wonderful. Oh my goodness. And they can be the worst piece of crap ever that don't have a clue about their job. So they may have ulterior motives, such as boosting their own ego or gaining your trust for future interactions. The third one here is selective reporting. It's unrealistic to believe that everyone, quote unquote, everyone is always saying good things about you. Such statements often involve selective reporting. They only going to tell you what they think you want to hear, where only positive feedback is highlighted while negative or constructive criticism is completely omitted, and they can also be waiting for you to make a mistake to attack you as well. Number four, lack of specificity, lack of being specific. So vague compliments like these lack specific and detailed genuine feedback. typically include specific examples of instances where your actions or qualities were appreciated rather than balanced statements of praise. So this here, everybody thinks you're so great. Everybody thinks you're so good. Everyone, quote unquote, everyone. Like, what did I do? What are you coming to me with this for? I don't get it. Number 5, maintaining skepticism, being caution. Use cautious and be cautious in such situation doesn't mean dismissing all compliments outright. Like, know the difference. Your gut and your instinct will tell you. Don't think that everyone is like this, but you will notice other behaviors that will raise red flags. Or if you feeling something within your gut feeling tells you something ain't right, just believe it and trust it. So instead, it's about maintaining a healthy level of skepticism and discernment, especially when faced with exaggerated or overly flattering remarks, like over the top, like, what the hell, So while it's natural to appreciate positive feedback, I love feedback, and I love giving feedback, but with certain people, once you know behaviors, once you know personalities, it's essential to approach praise with discernment. Don't be nasty, and you don't have to call them out necessarily, but be careful. This is how you be careful in the work environment, so you don't get hurt later. I didn't say be paranoid. I said be careful and use your gut feeling so you don't, you avoid those hurt feelings later on. Once you know your personality, that's going to help a lot in understanding other behaviors. So by staying vigilant and considering the context and motivations behind such statements, you can better navigate interpersonal interactions and protect yourself from potential manipulation or exploitation. When people are telling you you're this way, you're that way, or just listen to the words that people say. That's why they say stand guard at your mind. Be careful with what you allow to come inside of your mind. That includes what people say to you. All right. Peace. I'm out.